Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing eyeshadow. It's kind of a tutorial. It's not a tutorial of the exact look I did with the exact products, but it is a tutorial using different colors, but pretty much the same premise. So pretty much you can do it with any colors, because today I'm going to try it with blue, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I've been dying to tap in to, let me find it, my Winx Club palette with the Digital Blast, shade Digital Blast. Like, that's so pretty. But I'm using multiple palettes. I'm using Blowing Smoke from ColourPop also, because I'm a ColourPop girly if you guys didn't know. And then we're using the P. Louise X Michaela palette. And look how big this is compared to my head. And it lights up when you open it. And it has a mirror. All in one. And I only paid like 22 bucks for this. I love this palette so much. It's so creamy. This is like the best palette I've had. As like a Rim Beauty fanatic, because I'm an Ariana Grande fanatic, low-key, this is better than Rim Beauty. Only then their like powdered eyeshadow. Like their powder eyeshadow formula is not great. It's very dry. It's not buttery. It's not easy to put on, in my personal opinion, and it doesn't really last long. But their liquid eyeshadows are actually pretty good if you know how to use them. Like, a lot of people complain about them, but you're not supposed to apply it with your finger. You're supposed to like blend it out with a brush, and it'll actually look pretty decent, especially the glitters. And then for the matte ones, you have to do like 2 layers to get it to like show. At least on darker skin, it might work with 1 layer on lighter skin, but for me I have to do 2 layers. But yeah, we're doing this look today. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that's what we're doing. And so no, I think she's wearing falsies. We're not doing falsies, but we're doing that eye look, not the lips. I actually just like to do a little glitter on my lips when I do things like this. But yeah, so pretty much what she did is a lighter inner corner with purple. Right here is just a base, and then the edge is a black, and then she has glitter right in the middle. And then she also did like her waterline black, and then some liner, which I'm not going to do the liner in the video. I'm just going to show you guys the end result. But yeah, so first I have to go through and pick which blue one's going to be my base. I think I want to fold this, but like it feels like a crime to fold this. Ew, I just stuck my finger in it. But yeah, we're gonna do this one because I like that it's like kind of periwinkle, and I want to do like a periwinkle sort of blue because I feel like that would go better with Digital Blast, like because the Digital Blast is kind of like purpley periwinkle to match her. I forget her name. I'm not going. It's been years since I watched the Winx, and I was more of a Monster High girly, so excuse me. So first, we're going with base. Make sure your brushes are clean and don't have any other product, because you don't want to like put another color into your brush. I just realized I didn't bring a mirror, so we have to use this now. Even though there's a mirror right there, I prefer a closer one, and our mirror is tinted for whatever reason. But yeah, we're just gonna go in on the base. You can go a little crazy, it doesn't really matter. We need to make sure it's looking pigmented. And also for the base, you can tell my eyelids are lighter than my skin. I use concealer and setting powder when I do my first set, because I like to set my foundation first before I start adding anything on top of it, because it helps. And then if you do concealer on your lids when you're doing any sort of look, and then do powder only on the lids, not on the foundation, and then spray, it'll also lock in your eyeshadow. Because I had the biggest problem with creasing, because my eyeshadows, well, not my eyeshadow, but my skin is very oily, and so that's a huge issue for me, is creasing. Which I don't know how preventable creasing is with liquid shadows, because I've used a couple and they still kind of crease, but it's more about how they dry, because once they're dry they don't really move that much, which is my biggest issue, because like sometimes like they dry a little too fast on the skin. Oh. Okay. And also with this, you do want to make sure that like you're kind of going in the shape that you want to, because if you put the concealer first, it's going to look a little crazy, because you're not going to be able to like move the eyeshadow with your finger if you need to like fix a little blemish or anything like that once you do this. Look. My hand hurts. Okay. I'm going to do a light. I'm going to use shade. I think I should do Newport, because I don't want it to be too late. But that looks so dark. Actually, no, it doesn't. But I use Castle Hill, so I should do Newport or Lulu. I kind of want to do Newport, because I feel like Lulu is too light. Like, it's gonna look white. And I hate when like I use like a brown that's like light, like a light brown, and people are like, oh my gosh, I love the white on the inner corner of your eyes. Like, babes, no. I use like brown, guys. Like, I think that's my biggest pet peeve. That's when people tell me like, oh my gosh, that like the wrong color is so cute. Like, I had a periwinkle waterline the other day, and somebody came up to me and was like, oh my gosh, the purple looks so cute. But guys, no, it's not purple. It's not purple. Yeah, and you don't have to go crazy on this one. You can just make it a little light. It just depends on what you like to do. I like it light. On my inner corners, like super light. So I might do a little Lulu mixed in there just because I think that might help. But I don't want it to be all Lulu, so it'll be like a blend. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, now what? I think we're gonna do, yeah, I think we're almost done. It's only 6 minutes, I'm doing good time. I'm gonna jinx it, but sorry guys. But now we're gonna do the black waterline first, just to get that out of the way. And sometimes I go back in on the black waterline because I'll do my concealer and everything. Then I'll have to like go back in just to make sure it's just as like vibrant and noticeable. I've been doing like a lot of waterline makeup recently. But yeah. And then I'm gonna go in with a liner on my inner corner, but I won't film that. But yeah. So if you're wondering, oh, what she do that looks different at the end, that'll be one of the things. Look how I'm getting some in my eyelid, guys. You have to be brave. I used to like watch eyeshadow tutorials when I was a kid, and like whenever they would go on the waterline, I would have to like turn away because it used to like gross me out. I don't know how I do it now. Yeah, I got some powder in my eye. Sorry for that. I don't know if it caught that on camera, like the actual powder going into my eye. So if it did, I apologize if you're easily grossed out. And then yeah, I'm just gonna use what's left to shape it because you don't want it to be like super dark because then it'll like overshadow all of the other colors and you don't want that. So I just take whatever excess I have, maybe dab a little, and then to make sure, oh there's a lot, to make sure it's not putting too much on there. So blend it a little bit, blend it a little bit, and again, not too much. Let me turn on my light because yeah, not too much. I'm gonna have to shape it up with like a makeup remover wipe, but it's okay. It's a-okay. Okay, now we're gonna go on with glitter. And then I'm gonna do my liner and stuff off camera. I keep saying that, but I just want you guys to know, like, oh, why isn't she doing a full look? Because I feel like my full look videos are like 20 minutes long, and I don't feel like anybody wants to be watching it for 20 minutes. And low-key, I don't want to make a 20-minute video and edit it. So yeah. And also, when I show the picture, I'm gonna put like an actual vibrant picture so you can see like the actual look that I got off of Pinterest, like right here. It's just so you can see like how vibrant it is and what the colors actually are. But with this, sometimes I like to go on with my finger. We're gonna try finger first and then check it in a minute. This looks a little different, a little crazy. I kind of want to use like an inner corner glitter too, just to make it a little bit more fun. And again, I need a mirror. I don't keep like a little tiny mirror in the drawer. Yeah, that looks fine. I'm still gonna add inner corner glitter just because I want to. And we're gonna make it silver just because it's already a blue look anyways. But yeah. This is the purple look that I had. I will put that up right here because I did have a purple look that people were asking me about, like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. And it was 100% inspired by that photo. Whereas this one's like lightly inspired, like that sort of look, but not the same colors. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back and show you guys the finished look. And then I'm out. So yeah, I will be back. Okay, I'm back, and this, my friends, is a finished product. I actually do really like this look. I prefer it in purple though, because it's like I added more glitter and I added instead of like the digital gloss one, it was like one of the ones from the P. Louise palette. But yeah, I do prefer it in purple because I feel like purple suits me better, because when I do it in blue, I feel like I have to do silver, and I obviously prefer gold. So yeah, but this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys try it with different colors, because I would love to see it with like other color combos, because I think like a sage green would be really pretty. I think maybe a yellow. Like, I'd love to see a yellow, but like if you guys tried this with any other palettes or colors, let me know. I would love to see, and let me know if you guys want me to recreate any of my looks here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.